All right, welcome back, everybody. Our next session, we're going to get going in 2 seconds. I just want to shout out and apologize to our friends at Renolit. The sign didn't get switched. They sponsored our lunch today, and I loved it. I thought it was great. It was a nice change from a lot of the normal. Yeah. So thanks to Renolit for today's lunch. And I would like to welcome Mr. John Grilly to intro the next session. I'm going to leave it to you to tell us who you are.
All right, no problem. I know most of you, John Grilly.
Oh, microphone. Microphone.
Phone, where is that? Which one? Any particular one?
Nope.
Can you hear me now? Okay. All right. John Grilly from ODL Canada. I'm here in my capacity as chair of the Door Task Group. This committee was formed by Terry Adamson, JF Kovacic, and myself about a year ago with the express purpose of reaching out to pre-hangers in our industry and offer them specific information related to their door businesses. We found that there was a need, as it seemed like this segment was somewhat underserved at FenCan, not by any particular reason, it just so happened. So during the past year, we've held many meetings and which were very well attended, these tech talks and virtual meetings that centered around codes, testing, and various other issues related to door pre-hanging. Our latest tech talk was a supplier showcase, whereby we introduced our members to a lot of different supplier members as well, and just to give them some options in terms of, where to get supply, because as you know, in our industry right now, we need secondary sources and so forth. So we thought that would be a really good idea. Also, we've really done a lot of outreach, and we've gotten quite a number of members. I think over about 10 to 15 members, maybe in around there, just through our committee and through Jason Waddell and the membership committee as well. We've worked together on getting more members as well, because we need a voice. Like, there's strength in numbers, so we need a voice for not just the window industry, but also the pre-hanger industry as well. These tech talks have been very, very popular. Our attendance has ranged sort of between 75 to 100 people. So some of our most well-attended tech talks as well. So I guess further to that, today we have Jean-Francois Desrosiers, from Protomach GML, and he's going to basically, they're a major Canadian manufacturing equipment manufacturer for the door and window industry. And today, Jean-Francois is going to be talking about specifically door pre-hanging equipment, maybe bring some information to you that you may not have known before. Located in Saint Louis de Blanford, Quebec, Protomach manufactures locally their door equipment. So it's all manufactured here in Canada, and it's all types of machinery and equipment for doors, from door light cutters to tables to jam machines and so forth. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce to you Jean-Francois.
Down. Okay. Sorry, my sheet is my phone. Hello. I'm proud to be in the front of you today for talking about it. I will explain a little bit more about me, because I'm more than the stage speaker. I'm in my life, I'm a designer and builder machine. But now I'm not really on my X, but I will do over my job and try to have the goal. You will learn one thing, I don't know, during all of what I will talking to you, you will have something you don't know and trying to learn something more you don't know. But going through the door and the machine around what we have. And like I said, I refer to my machine I build, sure. But anyway, it's a machine, any machine. But I will explain the feature we have, and I will starting with the basic manual machine you can use in the market, going through hopper with the machine more efficient and like a CNC, and you will listen everything. But now, I think if you have a question during I'm talking with you, the best it's maybe interrupt me and question now, because at the end it's maybe less question, maybe. But if I can have some people have a question during the conference, I will try do my best to give the answer what you have. Sounds good? Okay. Okay, and we will start with the that's me, the guy, the clicker. Okay, Hinged door machinery in the industry, and now that's sure I asking to introduce a little bit machinery. I will say video, and it's a quick video just for introduce what we do and just.
We are the Protomach GML team, a proud Canadian manufacturer located in the heart of Quebec. GML's story began in 1984 and Protomach's in 1996. In 2024, to prepare for the next generation, the company became Protomach GML. In early 2010, we were just over 10 employees. Today, we are proud of our growth and now have nearly 40 employees. Partners with Urban for nearly 30 years, did you know that although Urban is a German manufacturer, it has 2 manufacturing plants in Canada, one in Fredericton, New Brunswick, and the other in Cambridge, Ontario. We manufacture machinery and industrial tooling specialized in the doors and windows sector. We have the equipment to work with PVC, fiberglass, wood, and light alloys such as aluminum. Industry 4.0 has been part of our operations for many years now. Automation is our everyday reality. We do everything possible to maintain full control over our production. Like you, we cut raw materials, machine them, weld, assemble, program, and fully commission the equipment at our facility. Clients want trusted suppliers who offer solutions tailored to their needs and who will support them over the long term. We don't claim to be perfect, but we dare to dream it. Welcome to Protomach GML, the team that makes a difference.
Okay. Just something I want to talk. It's because we introduce a little bit Urban on the video because it's 30 years we supply Urban machinery. And this video connect with the fact is completely Canadian. I'm from Canada. I build a machine in Canada, and also Urban have 2 plants in Canada. That's why I have a part of Urban, and I will say I'm proud to be a part and the dealer of Urban since almost 30 years. It's one of the things I want to say. Okay, now the material composition of the door, everybody almost know it's the header seal and the other way around. The composition we have a wood PVC, some variation of PVC foamed reinforcement steel, and sometimes you have a wood inside. It's like the wood is there and the mullion coming through, and it's like all around, and the fiberglass steel and aluminum. But that's just for refer what we will talking. The preparation of the when we're doing a door, it's specifically the door, and after the frame assembly, jam, head and seal, it's sure the 4 part all around, and the thermos on the middle and the hardware. I show some, it's like a mix of French and English, sorry for that, but or almost French, but because we all sometimes use the English name like a roller latch, because for me, everybody know what is it, but the door looks like that, and the machine can do all the part there, and to be able to assembly all the gem all around, or the side light, top light, or all the part we need. And I will not really going through that, almost what I said, what the composition of the door is. We have a small manual machine. It sure is, we have the machine can, it's a hollow machine we will use. The step-by-step machine is like on the shop you will have the machine continuously used for doing the door, like I would say the horizontal table, and you will push, or the door can move automatically too. And sometimes on one table we will assembly two different action we need to do on the door, and the example is maybe doing the installation of the light and switch the door, because later we need to have the door at the opposite side to maybe use the hinge install the hinge all around, or something we need. Question? It's easy. Yeah. The door, it's for explain the machine now. The machine we have on the screen, or it looks like that. It's one of the machine we build, but this machine probably exists not only from us. The machine can cut on the renovation. Sometimes we need to have the height of the door is lowest and we need to cut. And also you will see under this machine, we have a blade can cut on the bottom to the head. And some customer do the side light sometime with this cutting option, use the completely door and use this for the side of the door. It's not a feature we normally the customer asking many times, but it's an option we have. But the machine cut at the two side, like the height and the other way. Other machine, simple machine. We need to remember Protomach is also GML. GML, probably many people or customer know GML. GML is a company exists in 1984, and I bought it in 2012, I guess. And we redo all the design of that, and that machine is a really popular machine, I will say 15 years ago, with the template over and wrote, and it's really manual machine. It's designed from directly GML, and this machine we build, but not many machine we build a years, because the market now is really different now, and the need is not really that. But that machine still in production, but lower production than the other. The other is the GML 3000M, and this is for the slab too. And this machine is like the base machine to do a CNC when we do a machine, CNC at the shop. But this machine is really with the flip stop. We will push the bridge over and cut the hole for the light, and it's completely manual machine, but stronger machine, not with the articulated arm over, and that thing, it's maybe one other option. But like I said, some customer use that, but it's not a big production in 2025, because the need is really different. Other thing, I follow my list just for be sure, because okay, like the first machine is almost the same, but it's a CNC one. But this machine have the feature we can. I redesign all this machine this year with the tool changer. I prepare the machine to accept the 108 or 109 height door. In Toronto area, we have this kind of needs, and I want to be ready to when the customer asking for that, to be able to have the machine ready, and the answer will be yes, we have it. And we do some modification for, like, you will see after the positioning middle screw for, where the hinge is, to be able to have the right spot on the middle. It's like a dimple mark system. We will mark the screw. And this machine will cut also, going to change the tool, have a blade, and cut the height of the door, and continue after. And good? Yeah? Yeah?
No,
Oh, yeah.
no, I just have one. When do you want to go to full CNC, Jean-Francois? Like, is it is it a matter of just your volumes, or is it what you're doing? Like, when do you start talking to a customer about, okay, you've been doing it this way this long, and now it's time to go all the way up?
But it's sure normally the customer asking for the CNC, it's already used the 2500 or the manual machine. He uses it, but the capacity needs is increased, and he will trying to have like on the screen you have the manual changing tool faster, and it's easy to operate. And it's sure when he going there, the customer normally do close to 5,000 slab door a year. It's like the number. And I'm proud to also sell, because I see on the exposing room at the other side, I saw the brochure of Novatech, but we have a line at Novatech. We do 210,000 slab a year on the line. It's a huge line, and we prepare all, but the number of Novatech is completely different. It's not the majority of people have, but the 5,000 number, at this number, normally the CNC is a good number, and it's also the manipulation, and when we manipulate it, the paint, and be sure everything's correct, and they have the control of the quality control of what the product gonna come out and ready to sell, I would say. Good answer? Thank you. Okay, and the picture you have in the front of you, we present almost the option manually changed, but like I said, we have an option is like a tool changer we can use automatically too. This is the dimple mark for the hinges screw. I can coming back with the hopper arrow, with the click. I can change, yeah, back. Okay, but on this machine, somewhere I will say at the entrance of the machine, I don't see anywhere. But this system gonna be at the opposite of the operator and the slab coming through, and you will have a stop. It's like a reference with the bridge we will touch, and the feature will punch on the cavity of where the hinge going, and we will have the center of the screw. It's not all the customer asking for that, but it's sure it's just be sure the screw not be this way or this way, and will be straight with the I will say the 82 degrees of the screw, and really flat with the hinge. That's one of the features we have for the hinge. Okay, that thing for me is it's an important thing. The machine is a machine, but technically the information about the bit, I have many questions, and the customer trying to have the best and do more slab possibility with one bit, because it's not a cheaper bit, and it's sure he want to make many slab with. But the first over is one flute, it's sure we see, but when we compare the upper and the lower, you have the compression one. The black one is because you have a cutting push down on the upper position, close to the where the bit will be on the spindle, and down the compression will pull up at the opposite. The two pressure will be at the center of the slab. And now what the good option for that is, because when you're cutting the plate, it's like stick on the urethane, and he will be stay, and he don't really coming through and be loose, I would say. And the compressor bit is on the CNC is the best when we use, and also on the other kind of machine. But it's sure when we have a compressor bit, at the previous machine before, the manual one, we have this machine will have the oscillating bit will going through up and down to the wear will change the place and have a longer life of the bit. But the compressor bit, it's normally the best of what we need. And sometimes we have a flat on it to don't really spin on the spindle. And but it's not a big deal to have a nut. Normally the collet will really be stronger to stay the bit at the right place. But it's about the bit, but one of more technical. Okay, sorry. You see here on the screen, you will talking about the harness of the bit. It's sure more harness we have, longer life we will have. And the if we compare with the tin, is like the gold one, I would say, is a titanium. It's like a coating on. The other down is only like a black oxide. But when we compare the HV is the harness Veka. It's we take diamond and drop the diamond, and we know we have like a range of the harness of the middle we have when we put this number with this tester. But the 40 to 2,300, we will see with the black, and the other is like 8 times, no, it's 6 times more harness than the other one. But it's sure the bit will have a longer life with the tin, the titanium. But it's why sometimes I have a customer, he send me a picture and the bit is black. And he try to, I will say why the bit doesn't have a longer life, but it's the bit is completely not the right one. But we developing many knowledge and skill with the bit, because it's like, I will say 13 years we build a machine for the door, and we have a volume of bit, and we know what we need, and depend which machine is, but it's sure what we need to understand. Titanium is probably the best, and if it's a compressor at the same time, it sure is a good option for that. Good for that explanation, yeah? Because it's a question I have sometime. The table there is technical, sorry, but at the service, when the customer call or the engineer will refer to that technical information to know what we cut, what speed, what feed, how many, I will say inches we will feed at 1 minute, and it's the table we refer normally for take the decision, but normally, when we pass through this list, it's referred to the list of the titanium or nut or compressor, but it's one of the lists we use. We compare. Tin is a titanium nitride. TICN is titanium carbon nitride, and tin AIN is the titanium aluminum nitride. But we will see how many speed we can increase the machine. But that's another rule we use when we set the machine because the CNC, it's completely the machine will decide, or it's us will decide at which speed we will going. But it's sure also the difference we can have is sometimes the thickness of the steel change on the batch. But sometimes the customer call and he said, normally I would say 150 door with one bit, but I do 110. But sometimes we're asking to take a galloper and give us the information about the thickness of the steel we have. And other thing, it's when he cutting really close to the mold we have on the steel, because it's like formed. And when we are at the half on the flat and half on the angle, the parameter change, and sometimes the bit can have a life less than supposed to be. But now we will see the best, but the thing is when we increase the percentage, the price increase too. But it's sure we cannot use a bit at $500. It's a limit, but but we decide to refer the customer to use the first one, the titanium nitride one, at 25% more than the black oxide, and the the ratio about how we paid, how many door we doing a day. That's the best way we normally use.
Jean-François,
Yeah,
another question.
yeah.
So getting that wrong, right? Getting the shape wrong, getting the coating wrong, getting the speeds wrong. What are the? You mentioned tool life. That's going to be one effect, right?
Yeah.
Is that going to mess up your cut too? If you don't get those things right, what happens when you don't get these factors correct on your system?
But it's sure you will do 4 door with one bit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could really blow away your. My
Yeah.
point being, you could really blow away your tool life.
The number
Very quick.
come down, and it's sure the machine we build normally, we fix the speed because I will say we don't want the customer play with the speed, because it's one of the thing the ring will ring at the shop to I need help. But it's sure sometimes the customer asking to have more access to the parameter of the machine, but we need to fix something and don't really change it because we will lost, it's not the right term, but we will lose the control. And the customer will, we will play with him during a few weeks because he play with some number of the speed, or it's not only the speed, it's the RPM of the bit too. But it's like a mix of that we need to play. But it's sure if this parameter is completely some away or many away of the rule we use, it's sure the number of door is gonna be disaster. But the bit will cost the same. But and also it's not only this reason. Sometimes really rare, we have some batch of bit is not good. I received, I think it's 1.5 years ago, the guy, he put the bit on the, like a rack, carton rack, because he received the bit on it. And he changed the bit after 20 door. He write 20 on, he put there, and he put the date. And he finished the rack, and we evaluate it, and it's exactly that batch gonna be wrong. And now we keep it and organize something and try to fix it, because I will say we don't want to have a wrong bit or wrong material or wrong treatment or wrong coating, but sometime, but not many times, but it's one of the things can maybe change the rule of that number we can do. Good? Okay. That machine is exactly the machine at Novatech. It's a ASL. It's like 2-3 pile on the middle, and the vacuum system will grab the door on the choice with which line you want to go, and the system don't really need more than check for be sure the pile not empty, and be able to always have the good number of a slab. And this machine, we don't really stop the machine. It's when we opening the drawer, the lift, the drawer hand will protect to be able to continue to work with the machine. We have a sensor. It's like completely in or completely out. The machine can continue. The lift coming, put the pile on, and after that, between two, you will push it and continue. I try to don't really speak about clients. It's okay. Yeah, talking about Novatech. Yeah. The output. Okay. 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 I permit to asking because I'm proud of it. Sorry. Okay, and the line looks like that. It's like a floor plan, and the system will going through and make the yellow part is the vacuum system. The machine is in red, and the exit is at the upper position. This is a new part of the conference. It's too slow or too fast? That's
You're
okay.
good. You're good.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I thought, okay, that machine is to prepare the jam. The jam will be the place. It's sure the side of the hinge and also the side of the lock and the handle. But this machine is really simple machine. Reference left or right, and you have the lock or the handle faceplate will be with a rotor manually do the routing and ready to install screw, and that's it. That one is a 3-inch at the time, the opposite side of the jam. 3 fixed rotor, 5/8 bit, and he will with a radius 5/8, and with 2 handle over, we will use it. You see under the, I would say, aluminum beam. I don't know if you know what I mean, but the piece of wood will raise up to touch the upper position to be sure we will route at the right dimension of the thickness of the hinge to after we will finish. If the jam change the thickness because it's a wood, the reference position up will route at the right deep dimension to accept to the hinge will be flush. But it's a machine really fixed, 3 inches, but we don't sell many. The one more popular is this one because we have 4 rotor, movable, adjustable. We can use 3, we can use 4, depend if you have how many hinges you will put on the slab or the jam. And you will select to, I only use 3 or 4. And it's like more adjustable machine for more market, or when you have the door at 96 inch and 79 too. But, it's almost that. That machine is close to the same before, but it's a number for automatic. That's because we put the jam on. The cover is completely closed, but we put the jam on, and when it's finished, it will be eject automatically and ready to install the other. But it's faster because you always have one in hand, and during you will extract the one will have extract with the machine. You only bin it and continue, and the machine is faster for the insertion and extraction. That one. We have some customer asking to have the machine to put the slab and also the jam. And that machine on the lower position where you have black handle, the slab will be vertically there. And this mechanism will up and down depend if it's a door at 36, 32 or 30 inch. And you will push the slab on. The upper position will fit with the rotor, and on the back you will put the jam. And when you route the hinges, you route the slab door at the same time the jam, and he will fit really straight, sure. And I have something like that, you will see. And the 2 routing do at the same time. The machine will going back, and you have enough room to screw the hinge and pull out after. It's like manually option to accept to do more faster than supposed to some operation you will do on your shop, because sometimes the installation of the hinge and the jam, it's like not ergonomic table, easy to use or screwing, and it's not, but it's manual machine. It's not automatic machine, but it's faster than probably some option some customer use. Now, the CNC machine. CNC machine, you see on the middle of the bed of the machine, you have a joint with 4 bolts. That machine is a 2-part. because what we're showing now is like a tandem machine. He will rotate left and install right, and rotate right and install left. And the machine is continuously in machining and never stop almost. And we can play with the option we can put on. Sometime we will put the two jam left and right at the left position because the fixture and the clamping system fit with. And on the right side, you can put the astragal or the sill, and sometimes the aluminum sill, because on this machine we have a capacity for 4 spindle. But we will put one with the rotor to accept to machining aluminum. Because the aluminum, we need to rotate the side to accept. Sometime when we have also the post on the middle, we turn around and we need to make some machining there. But you can do playing, like I said, you can do 2 jam left at the left side, 2 right at the right side. You can play, depend what you wish to have and the capacity you need, or also the style of production you have or the process you use normally. But it's that machine, full CNC, we refer touch pro, we're doing a 0 to have the good deep of the machining to accept, like I said, the hinge to be flush. And we cut the sill side, the angle, and the dado up. We can do all the machining. The part is ready to install after. And we can, we need to remember that machine can accept the fiber, the cover, we have some part of wood is like, I will say, like he is coating with the white part. Sometimes it's a wood grain, but it's not a wood grain. It looks like a plastic. But that machine can accept also almost all the material we need, and they depend how many what the wood or what the material we will use. We will need to install the right bit on the CNC. Is that machine? But overview or a floor plan. And the machine also can maybe use on the one side, and we will work with the nut tandem only one side, but the machine can be modified later, and if the production increase, we can add longer on the existing machine, and you can have a second life of your machine if you need more later. And we also have the option to, if the capacity is really high, have 2 bridge over and play with the left and right really fast, and or the bridge right do right, bridge left do left, or the 2 bridge are on the left side at the same time or the other side. But the limit is the need you have and also the investment you need, because if we do, I will say 10,000 slab door a year or 3,000, it's not the same number, and we need to make the good choice to have the good money back. That's right. Okay. Choice of material. Okay. The other thing, I will say not the machine manually, but the machine will have the more CNC machine. We can use the barcode scanner. We can have the production sheet directly and put the number and do the job to give the production manually. And the machine can be used manually, but anyway, you have other option on you can use. It depends where you are in your shop. Sometimes we coming with the CNC machine, but the system not ready to use, but it will start manually. And after barcode scanner, I said, and also we have the CSV file. We can going through directly on the server, pick the serial number of the part we need to do, and he will have the recipe of what we need to machining, and he will organize and do the job. or the CSV file with, I will say, 20 line, and he going through the line, come down and do the projection step by step, next, and the machine will do the machining. And I have a customer, Daniel told me that. A customer have an internal system. Beside the machine have his computer. The machine will give us the barcode, the QR codes only on the label. And the internal, I will say, program he use, he will scan the barcode and he will refer to the database and give the information at the machine. But it's not only to give the information at the machine or the other, it's he know exactly with the system when he scan where the production is now. Is it at the beginning or is at the finished position? He can refer where is it. But it's sure we need to play with the customer at this time, because sometimes we have the reference people to play with that. But it's sure it's a system exists. Just for let you know. Assembly. Manual table. It's no air, no electric, no nothing. It's only a table flip with the relay. The system will flip with the, I would say, the weight, counterweight to balance the weight. And this yellow part can adjust left and right. You pull on the left and the other one go away. It's connect together. And you have a place to put your jam and assembly your frame and screw on the corner and flip after and out. But it's a really simple machine. This machine is also simple machine. It's you will going over with the slab, raise, put the light under, come down with the slab, screw out. It's like this machine have a electric system, pneumatic system, but no electric on. But it's like a possibility. This machine is almost the same, but this machine have a flip. You see on the left, close to the yellow place, you have 4 bolts. This system raise, you can flip the door and coming down after, and when you need on the process, you use to flip the door because the line need to be at the opposite side. But it's a light machine with a flip. You recognize on the side we have a bin for put hardware. Sometimes the customer need to put some stuff here, and he will grab some hardware there to install if you need, or screw, or it's like a working station. That machine is a flip. No, it's a hinge machine. You see the down right picture. The gabbery is there, the hinge fit, and you will put the hinge in and screw it. But the feature we have also is the flip is still there to flip if we need. And the other thing, you also have the option to raise the door at the ergonomic position to don't be really down. You will push the door maybe at the position you will comfortable to screw the hinge. I'm there. Varia. Okay. What time is it?
All right. Questions?
Oh. Question somewhere?
Anybody? John?
Just a quick question. So multi-point hardware.
Yeah.
So do you have, like, I don't think I noticed that. Did you mention that at all? I'm not sure.
Multi-point hardware is definitely on the close to the CNC, or the manual machine looks like the CNC. We have a feature can road on the boat on the side, but manually is okay, but it's labor because it's really deep and you back and forward, and it's sure that the bit cannot accept more than, I would say, 1/4 inch or maybe a limit of 1/2 inch deep and left and right. But it's sure the best it's have the good good deep, and it's sure the deep will be decided by the operator. But we do some tests. It's possible, but definitely with the multi-point on the side of the door is definitely on the CNC. We have a tool option on the directly on, and the rotor will going through and do all the machining and clean all the side of the door to accept it. And sometimes the multi-point, we have two reference up and down, but some hardware will, the door is like that, and we have a space of wood before the hand of the door, but other one is completely open. But we have a different system. We need to know which hardware we need to install to program that. And it's sure we have more feature and more rotor to doing that.
Are you getting much call for multi-point systems? Yeah, because it's growing, certainly in the West.
But I will say the 3000 CNC, we probably have close to 30 machines, and probably 26, 7 have the multi-point.
Oh,
It's like a feature. It's expensive, but it's a tool. But at the end, if you don't use it, it's sure 1-2 years after you will regret and you will say. But it's sure you can reinstall that. But it's not an easy job, and it's the price increase because it's a new installation. But it's sure the feature. It's an existing thing, and it's the I will say. Normally, I sold a machine and the faceplate is there on the side, and the rotor for the multi-point is on the deal anyway. He chose it.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah, one more. For doors that are steel, fiberglass, or wood, same tools, or do you switch bits and routers?
The fiberglass is a specific tool. It's a straight flute too. It's not the same of what I show you on the screen. Okay. But the other thing, if you want to not spend a lot of money, you can change with the key, and you will have a deeper adjustment tool to give the right, and you can screw it. But you can also choose to have the quick change on the spindle, and you put it manually. But if you play with the steel and fiberglass, when the fiberglass coming with the file, he will recognize, and the machine will put it in the position to change it. He will say on the screen, change a bit. The system will give the right information to put the right. But you talking about it, and I think other feature I do for a customer, he want to groove the surface of the fiberglass door to make a pattern.
Yeah.
And I do it. I have a probe. We probe, that's us decide, depend how wave is on this. If we have like a middle of, we think maybe, I would say 12 probe, that's enough to make the right level of the middle, and after we will grooving, make some line, and I saw the result, and it's good, because I will say that's me do accept or not, because I want the customer call me for not that, for other thing, but we have this option to grooving that too if the customer want to.
Yeah, that's popular these days for sure. Okay, any other questions? Oh, all right. Whoop, hang on.
We used to use carbide bits all the time in steel machining.
Carbide?
In the automotive, like those, but
For the bit,
yeah.
the carbide for the steel door is a carbide.
Oh, it is. Okay, I thought so. Yeah.
But for the
It's
no
just the coating.
the fiberglass door is a carbide.
The fiberglass door is the
But
carbide. This is
the
the
steel door is a HSS, high speed steel.
Okay, you
It's-
would never use carbide on the steel?
No, not on the steel.
What if you want to go fast?
No, it's sure we trying to do many tests to figure if it's yes or no. But the
Yeah,
end
let's
is
go.
It's
Get it going. Yeah, come on, man. Get a high-speed spindle on there and really attack it like the automotive guys do.
because the carbide is supposed in our mind really hard,
Yeah.
but at the end he crack.
Well, okay, you
Yeah.
gotta be able to pay for your bits, but I mean, yeah. I mean, just got to get the RPMs right. It won't crack on you.
But it also sure if I come down with the RPM is not good too.
No, you're going up with the RPM.
Yeah, that's why with the steel, the HSS is the right material we use for the bit.
You may know better than me.
But the
Maybe.
but the carbide is for that. It's for the steel door, the fiberglass door. Sorry.
Okay.
Good try.
Thank you, Jean-Francois. Very good. That's great. Good stuff. Good stuff. I hope. No, it's good. It's good. Okay. I think we're going to take a little bit of a break, I think.